Fans are expecting the much-hyped Silksong to drop in the first half of 2023, but it seems that the promises made by developer Team Cherry ring, well, hollow. And to some gamers, delay is a fighting word. Fans of Team Cherry's Hollow Knight have been patiently waiting for the arrival of the sequel, Hollow Knight Silksong, ever since it was first announced in early 2019. The upcoming Metroidvania, which features former antagonist Hornet as the lead character, was said to be on track for release during the first half of 2023. During last June's Bethesda showcase, the official Xbox Twitter account indicated that Silksong will be on Game Pass within 12 months of the live stream. But with the June 2023 cutoff quickly approaching, fans have been getting worried that it would not meet this deadline. And now Team Cherry have confirmed those suspicions.
Team Cherry are unfortunately not here. They're hard at work in Australia finishing the game, and hopefully we'll have some more updates soon.
To put things into perspective, that clip where the word finishing is uttered, that was from 2019. Matthew Griffin, head of PR and marketing on Hollow Knight Silksong, took to Twitter on Tuesday evening to give fans an update regarding the current status of the project. Although this announcement primarily concerned a delay, Griffin did have some enticing news about the sheer scope of the game. Despite Griffin's reassurances that the game will be well worth the wait, many fans have taken to social media to express their disappointment in the delay news. Many of the replies to Griffin's tweet and tweets regarding the game's delay in general have a similar tone to them, with fans saying they're bummed to see the game has been delayed, but that they're hoping to at least get their hands on a demo soon. As of right now, Team Cherry has not announced any plans for a sneak peek of this kind, but it should be noted that hands-on previews from E3 2019 were very favorable. Considering 4 years have passed since then, it sounds like Team Cherry really is cooking up something massive. Other fans haven't been quite so charitable when reacting to the delay news, and the latest update has apparently rubbed some gamers the wrong way. One clearly disgruntled Twitter user remarked, "Silksong better be the best game of all time with how hyped it is." Some have begun comparing the game's many delays to those faced by Bayonetta 3, which was announced back in 2017 and promptly went radio silent for a long while. Of course, Bayonetta 3 eventually released to mostly positive reviews, but its development cycle wasn't without some drama and speculation.
I hope at least some of it was actually true.
Others did what the denizens of the internet do best, start posting memes and joking about how the game might not even be real. Not all of the reactions to the news have been filled with doom and gloom, however. Many fans, like Kinda Funny's Andy Cortez, noted that they appreciated getting updates from the developers like this because it meant that Silksong hadn't been abandoned or canned. Even though they're disappointed, others trust that Team Cherry is hard at work on making a game that lives up to expectations. Some fans have also pointed out that the development cycle for Silksong seems to be following roughly the same timeline as the original games, and have argued that gamers just need to be patient. This is especially true when you remember that Team Cherry is composed of only a handful of people. Others have been somewhat fascinated by Team Cherry's update, reading into the phrasing used and what it might mean for the upcoming sequel. As pointed out by Chris Schilling of Edge and Total Film, the original Hollow Knight was a massive game, so it's difficult not to be curious about the sheer scope of Silksong. It certainly sounds as though Hollow Knight Silksong has kept growing far beyond what the developers ever intended. After all, it originally began development as a DLC chapter for the original game, only to quickly balloon into its very own standalone adventure.
This is a game. It's a full. Hornet gets her own adventure in her own full game.
Fans also know from previous Team Cherry updates that the game is expected to feature over 100 new enemies and a kind of new game plus mode called Silk Soul, which is expected to double playtime at the very least. Whenever Silksong finally arrives, it's going to be a beast of a game. Even though it's unlikely that Hollow Knight Silksong will be hitting shelves in the near future, fans still hold out hope that they'll get another significant update this year. The world of Farloom awaits after all.